is on
I
here? What the fuck just
I
happened?
play I play games.
Did I do it right?
Search Twitch.
Why am I full screen? Start broadcasting? Oh. Oh, it's view comments that we don't have.
This is what
Let me get this right. We've been drinking, so view comments is now in um there. No, it's not because I have full screen. I don't know what's going on, Don. Too inebriated to fix it, and oh, maybe I should go to my site. I have one viewer. Thank you for holding on to what's going on.
you're
Uh,
welcome. It's me.
oh, thank you, Don.
Oh,
Whatever it
you're
is,
welcome. You're welcome.
it doesn't really matter. Glad I set up the laptop to see what's happening. I don't know if I can get Don. What's going on?
Oh, now I can join. All
I
right,
don't know, man. I don't see any comments.
Y-
What's going on here?
you're good. There's no comments because no one's commented. I'll throw out Eastern Brick for the woos.
No, don't do any of that because I'll get in. Why is my screen not showing? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to jump out of that. Sorry, people. Go to settings. Well, don't worry about it. We'll find it. I want to know why my Shiznet is not doing what it's supposed to do. Sharing broadcasts. We should not do this while we're drinking. I'm just saying. Broadcast settings. Uh, why view comments? It should be. What's this? Godvik, Doritos chip. What the hell? Everything seems right, so I don't know what's going on here. I've not touched my settings since I started this, so what you see, what you see. That got up following myself.
Maybe if I
I
do it
push
that
chat
way.
on. Now I go. I see the Olympic Gamers Don, a bunch of woos and Doritos. I don't
According
know
to
what
this,
I'm
you have
doing.
4 viewers.
Well, thank you for the 4 holding on strong and watching. If you haven't been here before, you have not seen the
Is that a
makeshift.
helipad?
That is a helipad, sir, with only one lantern in there, but there will be 4 on each side. As you can see, that it's steady. I have not shown you before my armory and my tool shed.
Does he have a tool shed?
Yes, sir. Uh,
That's,
this is my
that's
tool
what
shed.
I'm talking
All
about.
my tools and all my weapons are lined up in there and keep them that way. I don't know what I'm going to do with the bully balls, but I might set up my
So many
Maserati
balls.
for Don. Don't be disgusting. And have you seen Herman and Hermit chilling,
Yeah,
laughing?
nice.
Look at
They are
those.
smiley,
No,
smiley sharks.
Don. Look at those bastards. They're just smiling at you. If you get too close, they bite you. Not happening. This is my fire pit. That is a glitch.
Cute.
So I burned it
I
for
like your
three
chair.
days, at least 3 days. Do you like my chair? And it still hasn't gone out. So one
Fucking push
died.
dilly dillies in here?
Push dilly dilly. This is the gazebo, as you know, and I have a fire pit inside where I cook my meals to get out of the sun. Table, and I recently built this to hold all my wood.
Christopher, throw some shit in the chat for here.
Um, I don't fly the gyrocopter too much, only because I've been drinking, and everybody knows that when you drink and you fly, you end up in the same spot that you left and never pick up anything. Um, let you know, Don, I have all my shit over here growing.
Godvik Uncle Rick Prince 351 Hype Bat Godvik Uncle Rick 1 Popcorn Doritos Chip Panic Basket Pixel Bob.
Did you do that to me, Don? Because I'm getting feedback here, sir.
I
That
heard
sounds
all
like
that. I put a bunch
Chester
of
the
emoji.
Molester in my shit, and I don't want to have that happen again.
I didn't know your emojis spoke. That's
I'm just
adorable.
trying to let everybody be jealous of the island that I've created, and there is no mess, if you can tell.
This is why you
Everything's
shouldn't
clean.
drink on Twitch.
No, ever. But look at these bitches. I mean, if you can just, I'm gonna do a little wiggle, but look
Wiggle,
at them.
wiggle for
They're
me.
fucking laughing at me, Don. They're laughing. Look at them. They want to bite me, but they're dead. I took your advice, Don, and built
As
on
you
the
should.
side, and there's my contraption. I can get eggs from there. For the 3 strong, holding on and watching, we appreciate it. It's usually Limp Don, just dilly-dillying around. And, I mean, honestly, what I'm trying to do is just to let you view. I mean, come on, view. That is the beautiful architect, and it is on top of the water. It looks absolutely like a resort. That is my gazebo. This is a bonfire, and before anybody starts to say, no sir, that is not a bonfire, your fire's dead, you can't restart it, you'd be wrong, because it's a glitch, and I can't restart it, and I am starting it now. I've tried to get rid of it. It did not happen. So I let it go all night. I've done it for the last 3 nights, and it just stays there. I don't know what's going on there. But
Surprising
the
to
2
cook those sharks.
they love it. I mean, look at them. They love watching it. They're hanging out. I have built an armory and a tool shed. I got some booyah balls. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. If I
Balls
add
for
to
days.
Maserati, no, stop it, Don. And I have now built a. What is that, Don? Speak out loud to the family around the world.
That's your helipad.
Thank you, sir. I got 1 lantern because I have not found more at this point, but it is operational and ready to go. The game glitched on me, took away a lot of my batteries, so F to the game. Otherwise, I would have more stuff going on.
This game glitches so hard.
Here is my plants and everything I do. You're right, Don. It does glitch too much. Got double potatoes going on. I
All
have
those
been
potatoes.
in the
Famine's
sea
over.
and taken a lot of clay out. Got a jerry can. Nope.
Look
I
at
got
all that
4 jerry
clay.
cans and a lot of them with it. 1 container. Have stuff that I don't use. All these boxes are empty. I found them all over the world. But Jesus, I need a little drink. But hello, Pat Don. What do you think? It's coming along.
Looks dope to me.
I've actually set that thing there, so it's not a glitch. I have a lot of water in this world. Four strong. I just want my beach to be pure. I don't want anything on it look nasty. I want it to be a secure thing and look good. As far as I know, I have 3 viewers strong holding on and watching. I just want you guys to see the possibility of having a clean environment, not like Don's or any other gamers we know that like to poo-poo all over their land. and not clean it up. If Don was to say something, he would say, "You're right. I poo-poo all over my land." And
I
here's
would
Wally.
not.
Yes, you would. And here's Wally. Here's a curious compass, a seagull that is defying you. Let's be honest, he's defying you. And a worthless fish. I built a corrugated table. Since the last time I broadcasted. Hung up a new hook.
Ramfro.
Put another. The Ramfro. It is. Oh, shoot. I don't think it'll let me sleep, but it's time to at least take a nap. Let's see if that happens. I was having too much fun. Nope. Can't happen. So, we're going to go all night long, strong. But
When did you make the sleeping bag?
I think this guy's on crack. I meant that a long time ago, to be honest, Don. I did not want a shelter on my main base. Want it to look nice. Look at that fire, though. Let's be strong. I mean, what the heck? This thing has 3 different fire pits intertwined with each other. It's a glitch, but it's still going. I mean, I'll let it go. The sharks seem to like it.
Send it.
Bastards. But I'll think about the booty balls later. I've got
All those balls.
Plank Station ready. Why are you chiming in just when you want to? Talking about balls or sending it? Everything is good. I can go get, thanks to Renfro the Hobbit, I can actually climb my post and go seagull hunting their eggs.
Are you talking about Mr. Baggins?
He is Baggins. I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of the climbing that I've set up and put a flag on top.
So is this there and back again, or?
Now, I want you to watch, Don, because this is not regular. I see how you guys did your thing. This is not that. I actually have to parkour. Let's jump. To get
I
the
also
egg.
have to parkour to get eggs.
And here is an egg that I parkoured to get.
Mine are on the top of the mountain.
Okay, Don, this is not an exercise in who's better. It's just a...
I don't play that game.
sounds
but-
like it, but...
Since you brought up the Hobbit, who's the king under the mountain? Is also all I'm wondering.
that would be Renfro.
So you're saying he's a dwarf?
I didn't say anything. You said something, and I believed you. I don't know if this is ever going to burn out. It's a glitch.
Would you call him Thorin Oakenshield? I mean, most of Lord of the Rings was in New Zealand.
I only called him the Kiwi out of the Avengers, and he sounds just like it. So
He is the Rockman in Avengers. If anybody ever heard him.
whether he likes it or not, that is going to be his status for the rest of the time. I do, for those who are here and watching, I like to cook indoors so I don't get a sunburn. That's why the gazebo is now up and running. I have a table that I can cut or pick from. That doesn't seem like I'm doing it right. And there we go.
So bougie.
And
Dude, eggs
Don,
and
if you
little
take
wing.
a second, what is those in the corner? You see the flowers that give an essence.
Are those flowers?
They
Those
are.
flowers
Sir.
for the feng shui?
Only for the feng shui. They serve no other purpose. This is where I keep my wood. Then separate it off. That is an actual bonfire pit that I.
But you do
there
love the
is one
wood.
seat for a reason. But I did add the sharks to keep me company when we're partying. It's the truth. Um, but I consider all day not take any UV rays.
Just taking those views, man. What a beautiful view.
Look at that. I mean, come on now. If I put 1 and 2 and 3 more of those lanterns on the east side, I could see myself landing at night without worrying. It'd be lit. Gyrocopter is full of gas. It is operational.
Oh, look at all those water stills. That's what I'm talking about.
That is strictly for all these that are growing. I got 2 potato plants going so I can keep me fueled. But if you take a step back, and let's be honest, take a step back. Look at this. Oh my goodness. That's a resort. That is not
Oh, it's so
survival.
hard to take it all in.
That is what she said. You're right. It's a resort. It is not. You're not dying. You're not left behind. You are advancing in life. That is what is the whole point. What is going on here? The sharks are jealous. They're looking, but they're married. So they're not cuddling. They hate each other. Not my pick. Oh, Jesus. For the 3 still strong and holding on, I will, just for you guys and Don, because he's curious, actually wants to see what a real gyrocopter will do once you start it. And I'm in it. All I'm doing is showing you the beautiful place that is called home. Taking over a look from the armory. Oh, look at that. That is just the sweetest island ever built by anybody. Now, if I was Ramfro, which is a good friend of ours who likes to play this game, this thing would be armor missiles and searching for extra loot boxes. But what we're doing is just taking tourist rides around the base, because this is a
25-minute tour.
It's bed and breakfast, and we want somebody to actually come stay the night and realize that, look, it could be worse.
Bum, 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 bum.
For the 5 strong now holding on, and for the Dawn that is not sober but still playing along, we appreciate it. And I just want you guys to know that this is
Don't judge me.
an environmental friendly beach. It's cleared out as much as I can, taking things away.
Look at all those Look at all those planters.
I mean, if you just take a consideration about, look at this.
6.
I mean, it's just it's clear, it's clean, it's precise.
Gabe just went viral. No, I'm kidding.
I did go viral, only because of my
You are the only person live on Twitch for me.
2 sharks that are in love, that I killed, that are hanging out. And,
Nice.
I mean, come on.
Thanks, Simon. Simon Bird. Appreciate it.
That is Don, the other part of Litbeer Gamers, that is totally jealous of this gyrocopter tour of the base. I did not lose whatever that is. That is another piece of the equipment that Don once upon a time sailed by my island and drowned.
Thanks for the woo, Simon Bird.
Thank you for the woos. I know that my island is pimp. I won't argue. I know the 2 sharks that are in love, that are sitting there, deserve to be. And I'm gonna work on
MTV Cribs Island
my
Edition.
raft and get it to be motorized. If the game didn't glitch out, I would have had it done already, but it screwed me. If you look over here to your right, this is not Disneyland, but if you look to your right, this is where I collect my seagull eggs. I have a good time doing it. Don, do you think I should build on top of... Look at all these eggs. My goodness. Look at all these eggs. Some Mario Kart
Send
edition
it.
away to just
Send
get a
it.
ton of eggs. I don't need all that, to be honest with you. I have a bird catcher that is special ops, and it kills a bird every 2 seconds. And my fish catcher, which is under the water, which I'll probably show you now, also is a killer. And at night, I have only one lantern, but I want 4. And this will be one hell of a helipad.
Fly to another island. I triple dog dare you.
Don, I don't know if you know, but gas prices here on the island are not cheap.
78 potatoes per gallon.
Exactly. I mean, let's be honest. It's not easy just landing that thing. You know what? Screw it. But first, I must get a container. Wait, what just happened? Nope. I don't know what I'm doing. And pretty inebriated, so
Godvik Uncle Rick Godvik 3 Godvik 4.
I don't know what that was, but that's some weird stuff going on. Alright.
Pog Pikachu Godvik 4 Prince 351 Skelly Heart Godvik Uncle Rick Prince 351 Skelly Heart.
Don, why
Prince
am I getting your
351
weird,
skipping the rest? Why?
Because you have your
Exodus?
emoji. You have your emojis set on Speakum.
All I'm getting is
So I'm just gonna punish
I
you
have
for
candy
having that
and
setting.
a weird van. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm getting.
Window
Said-
list.
Fly to the next island. The gyrocopter is up and running. To the next island. It doesn't take long to get there. Nose and Donland. We're trying to do our best. This is for our boys who said he has everything. Just messing around and flying around. For the 5 strong and holding on and watching me actually not crash for a few seconds. All we're doing is showing you the gyrocopter's ability to go one point to the other. If it's faster than the raft, Don, have you found it faster than the raft to fly to one area other than sail?
I haven't done it yet. I just built my still and then I logged off.
Well, then you're being a treat because this is the real flight time between a raft and a gyrocopter. It's probably about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 times faster than sailing. It does take a bit of, I'm not gathering anything, anybody. I'm just,
Finesse to land it.
no, it's easy to land. Don't remember what it takes to get off. There we go. No, it has to find common ground. There we go. I mean, I went from that island right there to this island in little or no time. That's how much fuel was used from that island to this. So if you're going to
Gosh, Dom text to speech.
a longer island, you probably want to carry the canister with you of fuel. I don't need anything from this island, but I'm just kind of showing you guys what it did and why I did it. I have to take the SPF challenge. Make sure I'm not going to die over heat stroke. Um, but not a
Right.
problem. Just to fly from one spot to the other. If you're going to get, like, if you're going to come over and bother to get rocks, or you're going to get some palm trees and all that other stuff, and you're that close to your island, which is right there, the gyrocopter is the way to go, because it's back and forth in the same day. You don't have to worry. Um, you don't have to stay the night over or worry about your water intake or your food intake, because as I'll show you, you can get right back to the same island you left from and not use a ton of fuel doing it, because the potatoes are not easy to grow. They take a minute. And I don't know if I told you this, Don, but as far as searching for potatoes, you don't really do it. You grow your potato in your first potato growing thing, you pull it, and you start another, so you have 2 potatoes growing at once, and then if you want, you can take another one and grow another potato and have 3 growing at once. For the 5 watching, holding strong and holding on, and watching me, you know, Special Forces this helicopter back to my island, and it just disappeared. So everybody saw that. It's just not me.
I would not go anywhere in the gyrocopter.
Simon, I don't blame you. It is just for close island hopping. It's not for, you know, taking on the world, but this game itself is glitched, and you have to wait a minute for your actual island to even pop up and give you anything. I mean, as far as me landing, I can't, because it has not even taken into account that I built a helipad. Alright, now the island itself is popping up. It is the quickest way to get from one island to the other. But come on, what's that going on there? Why is that doing what it's doing? And there's the helipad. But it sucks up a lot of juice, and I didn't go very far. But that's the helipad. It's on it. It will dance like a freak for a little bit, and it'll stop. But that's the use of a gyrocopter. If you're just trying to get wood and rocks and whatever you're trying to do at the closest island, that's what the gyrocopter's for. But once I get a motor onto the Sea Maserati, it won't be that kind of a challenge, because that's for the long haul and pulling everything else in. And thanks to Litbrigger's Don for leaving the party that he was on. And look at these 2 Hermans. They're in
How
love.
much juice do that use?
It did use, to be honest, it used too much, but I was touring, not going for business. So you can see it was full before I took off. Half of it was gone, just going to that island over there, if you can see. And but I was just cruising around. I did cruise around the island before I left. So you got to remember, honestly, it's potato driven. So I only got 2 potato farming plants going up, um, which takes a minute. You gotta water them, so you gotta take that into account. I have 1 still going. Um, and like I said, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I did build the tower that everybody else has been building. But like I had to find out the hard way is that you have to parkour to get your eggs. So just because you build the tower doesn't mean it's gonna do anything. You kind of parkour over, and then you find your eggs from the seagulls, and there you go. I mean, and I found a way to not break your legs. So you slowly go down, get onto that, onto the rock, and you're good to go. Um, but that's the game in general. To keep it bougie, you keep your island clean, and make it look like a resort. You do what you do, and I appreciate everybody stopping by for the 3 strong, holding on, and watching the tour of the island. And remember, it took at least what 24 crude spears to make this family whole. I know they're still out there, and this I'm telling you again, this thing is glitched. This fire pit is glitched. I've been burning for the last 3 days. Yes, you see, like, there's no fire there. Um, but watch this. It will start again. No. Oh, is it all out of fuel? Because, let's be honest, I've been burning for the last 3 days. Maybe it is. Maybe it's out of fuel. It doesn't disappear, though, so...
Noise, very noise.
Noise, very noise. I don't know what that means, but... thank you guys for watching and enjoying the tour of the Pimp Island. This is my gazebo with a campfire in here so you can eat without being sunburned. I have my food all up in there. And my stack of wood. So for Litbigger Gamers Gabe and Litbigger Gamers Don, we appreciate the viewership and the help. And we'll catch you guys next time.